cappella. I'm not that nerd who go to the studio and try to make it tight and cut it and this and that. I just drop it, and this is the same with the music, with the techno beats. I just drop the beats and I see, okay, it gotta work out like this. To me, it sounds good, and so far I'm here. The people are dancing. I think it sounds good to them. So it's a cool offbeat, huh?
Yeah, no, it's cool, and it obviously works for you, and that's fantastic. Really, doesn't work for me at all. But that's what I love about him. You know, he will just drop it, and I think that's a testament to what a DJ should do. There should be no boundaries or barriers to what you do as a DJ, especially when you're entertaining people who really want you to do something special and unique. I mean, one of the reasons why I think we have such an affinity, because I also feel the same. Every time I play, I don't have an idea of what I'm going to play or how I'm going to play at any time. I've never done it. And you just have to vibe off the crowd, and you just have to feel the energy in the room, and you also know where you're going to take it and how long you're going to take that for. And I feel that in some ways it's kind of lost a little bit with the DJs who are playing right now without the funk and soul, or the element of how you kind of create this music and the scene of what we're doing. So, you know, Dice for me is one of these. I still see him as a young guy, a young DJ, you know, like a young upstart, you know, the one that's trying to grab hold of your coattails and, you know, pull your pants down. You know? So this guy here. For the right reasons, not for the wrong.
Nothing changed.
And this is great, because I love the fact that, you know, the world has given us Loco Dice. You know, it would have been a little bit more boring if he wasn't around, and I'm really proud to be on stage with him today. So yeah, I'm not licking your balls, but you know, in the end of the day, you are the man, Dice. You're the man.
No, Carl, you're the man. It's always also incredible talking about me all the time now, talking about Mr. Cox. Like I said, it's so incredible after all these years having those guys guiding us. And yes, you're guiding us, and it's important for the new kids and important for the new DJs. Because when I say something, you got a lot of haters out there. They're like, yeah, Loco what? Loco who? What? Fuck off. Yeah? But if Carl Cox says something, man, it's like me, you know? You get scared. You're like, yeah, he's doing it for ages. And that's why when we have these amazing conversations, and this is what I like on Carl, he never say, okay, that's it, I'm Carl Cox, I come and play and that's it. No, there's always, every year there's a new story. Okay, I'm doing this now, I'm trying this now. Now I'm pulling the computer away, now I have the USB stick, now I'm doing 3 turntables, now I'm going back to the CDJs. And this is a great thing, because this is music. We always have to try things out. It's a total rehearsal. And Victory loves preparation, and our preparation is going live on stage and finding the people who are like us. And when I have a colleague like Carl Cox, I feel so safe. He took me on his first bus tour, and I was like, okay, am I a rock star now? No, you're not. First, you have to go through the bus tour school. And it was amazing for me to see Carl Cox spinning in every club, and every club is different, and every crowd is different, and every club got its history. And then we came to Boston. You remember where they arrested me at the end? And he told me, Dice, it's Boston. Don't forget, it's a little bit more progressive. Techno has not arrived yet. I forgot that when I was playing. Thanks God I had played only 1 hour or something.
He was right at the corner at the back with no lights.
And I found myself after completely depressed in a hip hop room where Carl had to fish me out because we had to leave to go to the next city. And it's great, you know, to have these guys around, because it's still, for me, I still have to learn. I'm still learning, and it's important for the kids out there. When you want to be a DJ, it's not being a DJ, being a star, making money, and fuck all those girls. No, it's a little bit more, yeah? And you are like a DJ.
No, what are you saying? Go back, what was that?
I don't know if you missed that part, Carl. It's a bit more. I see it as, you know, we're not teachers. We're not trying to teach anything, but we need a good input. We need a good atmosphere. We need a good karma. We need everything has to be great. And when we feel great, we can go out and spread the love and spread the peace. And that's why all these people are coming to the club, to forget their sorrows and forget their worries and financial crisis and the bus tour, I hope.
So, yeah, the bus tour. So, I mean, the thing is about you as well, what I love is, you know, sometimes you get booked to play 1 or 2 hours, which I know you're not happy about. So, you can actually play a lot longer. And I think, what's the longest set that you've done in one time?
I think it was last year, 17 hours, 18 hours, Miami space. Still not Danny Tenaglia, I'm Loco Dice. He's the king, the king.
Well, I've only managed to play probably about 9 hours maximum. And one of my biggest problems is that I actually do run out of energy and steam in the end, purely based on how energetic that I play. But the biggest thing that happens for me is my feet really start to kill me in the end, you know. So it's either
told you.
These are the things. Here I'm wearing these.
And he always comes with flip-flops. I'm like, you got to put the sneakers on,
and I think that these are the things that help me. But what's amazing is that he's able to do that. You know, not many DJs are able to still have a floor, still have people dancing, still have people interested in what he's doing, which is a very unique thing to be able to do as a talent. It's incredible. There's not many DJs that can play for that. Sometimes I get messages from people that are still at your parties, he's still playing. I think, you must be crazy. You better be getting paid for this. Extra more money. He doesn't get any more money for that. So which I think is just awesome that you're able to do that. You know, and that's the love that you have for Loco Dice. You will just keep going until the party's done. And that's really it's a very good quality, I have to say, within that. But also what I do like is that sometimes I have an opportunity to play together with Dice. And this is a battle. This is a battle of which you don't win, I don't win. But who does win is the punters. Because they're the ones that really feel and get an energy, but it does piss me off sometimes. Because he does play a record and I think, what the fuck is that? Where did that come from? Like, I'm like this, and he's like, yeah, but it stands in the front of the turntable and everything, don't let me see it. And that's cool too, I don't mind that. That's nice. Yeah.
It's my tune, you know. I don't know. If you see what it is, then you're gonna play it. You have a wider audience. You have your radio show. You have the internet. Then I'll play it next time somewhere else. Like, oh, yo, you're playing Carl's record, yeah. You know, this is. I mean, you know, you said I'm coming from hip hop, and hip hop, when you are that small, you have to save everything you got, and. Till now, I'm doing it. Even when people come and ask me, what was this record? Yeah, 1 second. I don't see myself as that big DJ, so I still have the same. Somebody lost his wallet there, just to remind you. Okay.
Hey, that's not hip-hop.
That's why I was looking at it. So, you know, but Carl said it again, it's really a battle. It's a pain in the ass for our tour managers. Because it's 2 different systems, and sometimes I think we did it as well with 2 mixing decks. Yeah,
for sure. It's
but we need a certain time to do that always, because later on it doesn't work because I'm drunk.
And that's true too. But it works. I mean, I have the most fun. I mean, I had fun working with Danny Tenaglia at Twilo, and this was one of my best ever club experiences. But actually at Space, the last 3 years that Dice has been playing them, and we have to play back to back at the end, it really pushes me forward to really dig deep into the crate to find those records that really mean something on that night, which you cannot get anywhere else. And he pushes my buttons to do that, and vice versa. And it's just so funny because, you know, when I'm DJing on my own, I'm only battling myself. But when I'm DJing with someone like Dice, I can just see Dice in his face. He really wants to find out records that's going to piss me off. The crowd are going absolutely crazy. They're like, hands in the air. And I'm thinking, shit, what am I going to play now? I've got 7 more minutes. I've got to choose something. Hang on, champagne, boom.
But the nice thing is he showed, But it's the truth, and I think the people see it. And then it's not about, okay, what musically are you guys creating? We're not Mozart and Wagner. We just battle each other, actually. And this is a great thing, because it's like, okay, I have this classic. Oh, that's so lame. Watch out what I'm playing now. Bam. And it works like this. And I have a nice story I remember, and this is like, the respect went up more and more that I have for you, is I invited him to play with me at Tribe House in Düsseldorf. No, it's Düsseldorf. And I'm hosting the little room, the little mini room, and Carl was playing in the main room. And I asked him, hey, why don't you come over upstairs, you know, when Carl finishes, what time is it, like 6, 7 o'clock, and my room goes till like 3, 4, 5, 6 the next day. I'm like, why don't you come over and play? But I have just turntables.
Yeah, that was a shocker, I'll tell you. I got my USB stick.
And I have to say, he stole the show. And that pissed me off big time, because I was not prepared for this. I thought, okay, he's gonna come up, he's gonna play some records, da-da-da, some tools with me, la-la-la, and then he's gonna say after 1 hour, thank you very much, bro, it was nice, see you next time, bye-bye. No! He prepared himself, and he pulled out some records that my own people were like, what are you doing now? And this is great, and this is the fun and the love for music, is because you have to battle. You have to battle not only yourself. A lot of people forget this sometimes, and that's why sometimes you go to a party and you just fall asleep, you know, because it's not innovating, it's not, I mean, you can still be a great DJ and great innovator with old music, but pack it fresh, mix it fresh. There's so many ways.
Yeah. Well, the thing is for me now is, I'm not sure if anyone else wants to ask us any questions based on where we're at.
So we got no stories.
No, we got a lot of stories, but we can't tell them. It's not possible. So if anyone has anything to ask us or me or Dice, just ask and then ask away, because it's. I mean, we could talk about ourselves all day long, and I think that'd be fine and cool. But it'd be just nice if there's anybody in the audience who want to call, ask us about our careers, our lives. Things change obviously over the many years. I mean, Dice doesn't play DC-10 anymore for his reasons, and this is also something I would like to speak to him about as well.